All right, friends, I'm ready for our Thursday theme bag for beach day. Are you? First, I'm going to read my favorite book from growing up called Just Grandma and Me by Mercer Mayer about going to the beach. We went to the beach, just Grandma and me. Look how they're getting to the beach. That looks familiar. I wanted to set up the beach umbrella, but the wind was too strong. Oh no, he's blowing away. I flew my kite instead. Uh-oh. I bought hot dogs for Grandma and me, but they fell into the sand, so I washed them off. Ew. Looks like she ate it anyway. That's a nice grandma. I found a nice seashell for Grandma, but it was full of a crab. Oh no, it's chasing him. I wanted to blow up my seahorse, but I didn't have enough air. So Grandma helped a little. How's he look? Very tired, I think. I told Grandma to take me way out in the deep water, but not too far. Oh no, look at his face there. He looks a little scared. I put on my fins and my mask and showed Grandma how I can snorkel. I dug a hole in the sand for Grandma, then I covered her up and tickled her toes. I built a big sandcastle just for Grandma, but a big wave came. Grandma said that's what happens to sandcastles, and we will build a new one next time. On the way home, Grandma was tired, so I told her I would watch for our stop. Was Grandma tired or was he tired? We had a good time at the beach, just Grandma and me. He looks so tired. All right, so the thing I love about the beach is building a sandcastle, kind of like he did in the story. And we're going to use something in our cooking today that you can use to build a sandcastle. So this is kind of cool. And when I go to the beach, I walk in something. When I go outside by my house, I walk in the grass, but all over the beach is covered in sand. So we're going to make something today called sand pudding. And what do I use to make a sandcastle? Do you know? Let me show you. So go ahead and get out your beach day bag and open it up. This is cooking, but I don't need a lot for it today. A spoon, maybe a plastic bag if you want it, but you don't have to. That's up to you. Okay. I'm just a good, easy one for us. So here it is. Do you see it? It's a beach bucket. Let me open it up. If you need scissors, go ahead. I'm actually just going to poke fingers in there. You try to open it. I love it. So here's the beach bucket. It has lots of cute little beach tools. Here's this one I can use to dig in the sand. You know what it's called? It's the shovel. And this one I can use on the sand. It's the rake. And I even have like a little measuring thing. So this is something I could use at the beach to build a sandcastle. But today we're going to use it in cooking. Kind of silly. All right, and then I'm going to get out my other things, easy ones. So I have this vanilla pudding. I also have vanilla wafers, and we're going to use this to make our sand pudding. I'm going to move you down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so here's our steps. Step number 1, we're actually just going to put all of this into here. It's going to be like our bowl, and then we're going to make our pudding. So step number 1, I'm going to take this spoon that I got out earlier. I'm going to use it in a second. Open the pudding. You'll find a tab. Push on it and hold tight, and then pull. I think you can do this one all by yourself. Pull that off of there. Put it to the side. And then I'm just going to scoop my pudding into my pail. So I can hold it this way. Pour it in there. Okay, oh yum. This is like the perfect little bowl for our sand pudding. I love it. Okay, that's all done. It's not looking sandy so far. Right now, it just looks like some vanilla pudding. So to make it look sandy, next thing we need is our cookies, our vanilla wafers. Now, you have 2 choices. Choice 1 is you can just do this in the bag. I'm going to choose a different choice. I'm going to use a little plastic baggie just because sometimes these things pop. So if you have a baggie, you might want to do it in here. And then, friends, your job is going to be to find 2 sides, pinch with your fingers. Ooh, pull it open. Put your hand inside to make it nice and big. And then open your cookies. If you're doing this inside your bag, you can skip this step. But use your fingers, pinch. Remember, 1 hand goes back, 1 hand goes forward. And open them up. And then pour these cookies into the bag. Remember, if you are not doing this step, you just leave your bag of cookies, you just leave this bag closed, and then you can just use your fingers on this. Okay, so since I'm using a plastic bag, I'm going to make sure that I use my fingers to push, push, push on this yellow and green. Snap it all together, try to get the air out of it. And to make it look like sand, because right now it really just looks like cookies, I'm going to use my strong fingers and I'm going to push and crunch. I can put it down on a table and use my whole hands. I can use just my fingers. Brush it up really good, because when you go to the beach, the sand is really, really fine. So we want this to look kind of like sand. Crunch it really hard using all my hand muscles. I can massage it like this. Pinch it with my fingers. Until it's all really good and crushed up. I'm working really hard, but it's making my hands very strong. And then, when it looks pretty good, when I've crunched my cookies hard as I can, and it looks kind of like sand. It's looking pretty good. What do you think? I think it looks like sand. Okay. Then I can open my bag. Now, if you're using the cookie bag, you would just carefully open that bag. Okay. Now I'm going to open my plastic bag. Ask for help because this could get messy. In fact, I'm a little nervous. And then we're going to pour our sand, our pretend sand, on top of our pudding. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Push it around a little. And now it looks like I have a bucket full of sand. Oh my goodness, it looks so tasty. In fact, let me get back out my spoon because I think I need to try it before we leave. So, hopefully you had fun with our Thursday, themed Thursday. cooking today. We have one more next week. I can't wait to do it with you. I'm going to try this. Have a good weekend.